Here on the corner of Casino Center in Charleston, what used to be an empty dirt lot is now filled with volunteers coming together from all over our city.
It's to help us heal, help Las Vegas heal, help the city just heal. We all need healing in some way, and this is going to be a way that we can give back to that. That's exactly what it's for.
Daniel and Jay are both owners of Stone Rose Landscaping. Monday, after the tragic event on the Strip, they met for breakfast to map out their work week, but just couldn't go on like normal, so they came up with an idea.
Daniel and I sat down at a table with a napkin and scribbled this out, and it's basically a real simple garden.
Jay took his idea to our city attorney, who happens to be one of his good friends.
This is literally where it started. I'll look as best as possible. But this is what Jay brought to us at 4 o'clock in the afternoon on Monday.
It's got a wall that we're going to create out of pallets where people can write messages and attach it to the wall. It's going to have a central tree in the middle of it, the tree of life. It turns out Siegfried and Roy donated the tree for us, so we have a beautiful tree for that. It's going to have 58 trees that'll be planted, one for each victim of this tragedy.
And by 4 o'clock that afternoon, it was sketched out on a cocktail napkin, so to speak, and approved and done.
And that next morning I called every contractor, everybody in town I know, and they're all here.
By early Wednesday morning, construction was underway.
We lost a dear friend in my office and a personal friend as well. And I know from my own perspective to be out here and be in this is great. I can only imagine all the other people and how they feel as well. This is a healing project. It's the best of the city of Las Vegas.
It didn't take long for people living in the area to take notice.
A tree being planted is a whole different thing for us.
What did you think?
I just wanted to stop and take a picture of life being planted in a time like this.
Cafecito? Cafe? With all the energy and the love going on here, I had to be part of it, so today I handed out 25 cups of coffee. I'll make another pot when it's done.
Thank you, my man.
Each day, the crowd of volunteers grew.
What happened on Sunday just struck so close to home. It was just right in our backyard. I just wanted to do our part for the community. I'm gonna come here like every time I see it. I'm gonna be really proud that I helped out.
From UNLV students to babies, everyone was welcome and came out to help.
Man, she's adorable. How old?
She's 4 months.
How adorable.
Yeah.
That's great. Talk about raising them right, huh?
When Jay said we're going to do this all with private donations, we're not going to charge you for the labor or charge you for anything. My whole company, we're taking off the week to do this project. And he said we have Star Nursery. Then he called up and said we had Moon Valley. Then he called up and said it was Siegfried and Roy donating the Tree of Life. Then we have Ewing doing the irrigation. And then and the list goes on and on and on. And today, just a few moments ago, the Love Store next door bought pizzas for everybody. This is what's going on. This is just about as organic and genuine as it comes.
There should be someone laying around.
By Friday morning, things were really taking shape with the help of hundreds working nonstop for 3 days straight to make sure the garden would be ready to open Friday evening.
Wow. Oh, that is this Friday. Wow. That just gave me all the chills. Thank you. Wow. Thank you, City of Las Vegas.
And just in time for First Friday, the garden was ready to be dedicated.
Usually when I'm speaking at an event, I'm dressed in a suit, but today I'm wearing the clothes I wore all day or for most of this week, working in the amazing garden you see behind you.
Hundreds of people came out to walk through the garden and to visit the remembrance wall, paying respect to those who lost their lives. Each of the 58 trees had a single white balloon flown above. Therapy dogs were flown in from around the country and have been visiting schools, first responders, hospitals, and now here tonight for the Healing Park dedication to lend emotional support to our city. It was a night to remember, one we will never forget.
These were beautiful people who came here to enjoy a festival, and a festival of life and music and happiness. And that will never leave this place. We will always be that place. We will always be caring. We will always be full of love. If there is hatred, it will not be tolerated in this community. Thank you. Thank you for this magnificent garden.
Now that the garden is complete and has been dedicated, just a few last final touches. Eventually, this beautiful heart-shaped planter in the center of the garden will be lined with tiles with messages and drawings from people in our community. The tiles and everything about this garden will be a constant reminder of how our community pulled together with strength and unity at such a tragic time. For City Beat, I'm Sue Levitt.